My name's Ben Joseph Andrews. I'm a new media artist working with embodied technologies and VR, and I live with a disability called vestibular migraine. I often describe vestibular migraine, or VM, as a form of motion synesthesia, where my body interprets external movement as my own. Every sound, smell, pattern, thought, memory, all carry within them signatures of motion that convince my body that I'm moving in ways that I'm not. I can become the rushing movement of a passing car, or a tree as it bends in the wind. And this conflict often leads to extensive periods of dizziness, vertigo, and misbalance. As you can imagine, VM makes working in VR really difficult. But strangely, VR is also one of the closest parallels I have to describing what the sensations of VM really feel like. When the tracking on the headset misbehaves, for example, and stretches your body beyond its normal limits. Turbulence, Jamais is an intimate mixed reality docu-essay that attempts to unpack and reframe this tension, exploring what virtual reality and VM can teach us about the fragility of our perceptions. Where déjà vu refers to that feeling that something's already happened before, jamais vu is the sensation of something mundane becoming suddenly unfamiliar and new. For me, this is my migraine aura. It's the first sign that a flare-up of VM is about to happen. In this experience, you and I negotiate this unsettling sensation together.
The onset of Jamais vu always catches me like this. Like you, I find myself looking at my hands. I know that they're mine, but I'm struck by how different they appear. My body suddenly feels new, foreign, like some kind of avatar.
Jamais vu is staged at a desk modelled on Ben's own. Wearing a headset and an external depth camera, you see your own body as an avatar, one that moves as you do but feels mysteriously disconnected. Via voiceover, you're guided to complete a series of everyday tasks that would normally be performed unconsciously. However, your vision is subtly altered, in fact inverted, making every action clumsy and uncertain. The more time passes, the more your perception becomes elastic and unreliable. And while you know that beyond the screen is a world that is stable and solid, you must first confront the unsettling reality that the habitual and familiar can easily become something different. Jamais vu is the first in a series of 4 chapters we're creating that explore the technological and biological anatomies of the headset and VM. Each chapter poetically maps onto a phase of a vestibular migraine attack, first prodrome, then trigger, attack, and release.
So often, immersive work is in pursuit of this idea of seamlessness. With Turbulence, we're not interested in the seamless, but in interrogating the seams, because my experience of the world is seamed. The project's meta-storytelling style positions the headset as a powerful metaphor for VM itself, a proxy brain that, through its plasticity of wires and data, can reveal to us not only the ways that we perceive our perceptions, but how these perceptions can be made to stretch and expand.